What's up, dedicated Dragon Ball denizens? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. We're going to get into a battle of Gogeta GT versus Gogeta BR. So we'll jump into that. I'm the GT. BR is somebody some people might recognize out there, so we shall see. I would tell you what my list was that I used, but I've already changed it since then, so check out the description. It'll have the list that I did use there, as well as on the side of the page during the battle. So let's get into it. Alright, here we go. We've got a match, Gogeta GT versus Gogeta BR. I thought this one was a cool one because BR is really popular. It's one that I have done quite a few of. I think a lot of players struggle into this from what I'm hearing, but here is how I did it in this match. Very tough decision there, but I had a really good curve, so I said, you know, we're going to go ahead and charge that. I'd rather keep this one, and look at that, we get one. Right. Whew. Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. Not a little bit, very sick. So anyway, one of my favorite things to do, I'll say, is combo away that first cantrip or Bulla that we play, keep myself at 8 life. In my opinion, especially now, like, there's so many big hitters. Like, this set is all about, like, big hits. So I would prefer to not take life early, especially because we don't even need it to awaken. This one was a risky move on my part. But at least I got this Bulma back, so now next turn I'm pretty much for sure awakening, because I could play him for 3, play Bulma, and play him, play Bulma to add that key, so I have 2 awaken, and then we'll be able to also have the 2 to play out Vegeta and not waste more keys. So honestly, like, we're seeing about as good as a curve as we can get here, especially considering we also have the secret rare, we've got a super. Crazily, I can't believe I charged one of each of these, but here we are. All right, this is actually too a shout out to Gamer's Backlog. I happen to face him. If you don't know, Gamer's Backlog makes some super sick custom leader cards. Recently found out energy markers, and even some. I think he just started doing some SCR proxies. Highly recommend. I just got, in fact, the day after this match, I got my Gogeta GT in, so check out Gamer's Backlog. Find him on Twitter or X, eBay. Super cool cards. I really love it. I also have a Gotenks from him. So yeah, highly recommend Gamer's Backlog. May or may not have also wanted to do this to try to promote him. Hopefully he doesn't mind me showing him a match where I'm beating him. But you know, that's all right. This was, I mean, guys, this was like. Chat, I should say. This was like within a few days of the set coming out. I'm sure we're all still learning here, including me. So yeah, what did I do here? I awakened. As I said I was going to do, I played the Vegeta into the Bulma. I drew into that SCR and discarded it. I mean, I didn't really have anything else I wanted to do there. So yeah, here we are. I mean, I went ahead and threw that one away. Whatever. If he attacks into it, he's gonna let me draw anyway. And also, like, in a game where we're against Red, where he could just minus her to 0 pretty easily, might as well get rid of anything on board, like anything. And look at this. Two SCR charge tells me that there's at least 1 in hand, if not 2. I mean, if you're charging 2 SCRs, you've probably got 2. That's at least what I would think. So here we go. We got that. We boost them both. I don't think he has any energy to go ahead and do that. So now at this point, 25. Yeah, I'll take some hits here. I don't want to get rid of any of these. Definitely not a super. And there's no reason to use either. I think I actually probably could have used the Pinnacle. No, he attacked immediately. So, yeah. I was going to say, could I have used the Pinnacle to stop this move, but I don't think so. Oh, there's that fusion into the 5-drop. I can't believe that 5-drop gets is 0. It's pretty cool. I mean, you need 4 minimum, so it makes sense. Definitely going to save him there with the super. Now at this point, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. The one thing I probably prefer, and this is so funny, I've charged now one of each. I kind of miss, I wish I had this Goku back. And we get him anyway. Yeah. So it worked anyway so that I could just get rid of this guy. Is that what I'm going to do? I think so. At this point, the bodies are getting a lot. I'll just give them to him. I'm going to basically... What I actually should have done even more so is give them to the Vegeta. Not sure why. Because I could have swung with the Vegeta before using these. So actually, yeah, see, I told y'all I'm still learning too. Which didn't end up mattering as he took the hit anyway. So we'll get rid of some ki, get rid of him, and be a 40. Okay. We're doing pretty well. Next turn I can already get my own SCR out, and he's at 2. So, things are... They're not looking terrible. I mean, he has 11 in hand. So, he's nowhere near done yet, but... Let's see. Well, he could fuse again. Okay, he's got one of each. On play, gets to search. I really like this freaking card too. Getting just incredible value as well. With those Chilais. Getting a second one. And was that the here comes another SCR, and that one is the 6. Alright. So now my board is pretty much dead. Right? He's got this guy and this guy. What's wrong with my mouse? My mouse has been giving me a lot of trouble, so sorry for that. Alright, so those guys are dead. That's alright. So now it's things start to change, but major misplay of the match for him was not swinging first, knowing I had marker. So that was tough to not be able to do that. And do I have a para in drop yet? I don't think I do. Let's see if we find one this turn so we could stun him. But we'll see what happens here. I don't... Oh, man. And I top deck into one. Yeah, because I don't have the Big Bang Kamehameha. So I can at least stun this guy again. And now we're kind of cooking again. Another misplay on my part, though. I should have played out Hercule first. I think what I do just to, like, cope is just give this guy another one. Like, honestly, he probably doesn't want to take this. So it's probably a solid move. Yeah. I mean, it actually was pretty good. He would have only had to use a 10. But honestly, I would have preferred to use that. And really, what probably would have been even better was to combo this guy away. But now I could combo him and use him next turn if I want. So, I'm going to combo. Now I'm starting to get him down. He's down to 7 in hand. I'm at 6, so I could even use my loop next turn. And at 2, like, oh, yeah. Alright. I'm just going to minus him. I was a little bit surprised about. I'm not sure why he also didn't go for this guy, knowing that, like, that's all you've got. Oh, never mind. That's why, because you can now KO him. Alright, so he's at 2 with 6 in hand. And we'll charge that, and let's just get this show on the road. I don't think I... Did I win this turn? I might have had to go one more. I think this was 13 turns. So I don't think I turned... I definitely should have if I didn't. Yeah. Oh, you know why I couldn't? Yeah. I couldn't do it. Because I only had 3 ki. So that's the reason why. Continues to defend. He may actually not know that I can. So, guess what? Para again. Poor guy. With the SCR. And now it's like, at this point it's inevitable. Like, there's there's no way with me having 4 life, and even if, yeah, I mean, even if that's his last SCR, like, he's not going to get me to 1. Although, I mean, you do got to look at this. I don't have anything else to play. So now I got to think about this. You know, I'm going to go ahead and use a Pinnacle just because I don't want any funny business. He could get me to 3, 2, 1, depending on what he's got here. So this one will take down to 3. And he didn't even attack with that one because why not? He's just really going to hope that I don't have much here. I'll charge my second one of these guys. I think since this match I've gone down to 1 promo and 4 SCRs. Actually don't know why I did this instead. Am I trying to psych him out here? Oh, wait, yeah, I think I screwed up again. I thought I was going to have enough to play the Goku, but I did not. So, alright, now at this point I just get the combo up. I think the only way he could win, this guy doesn't, oh, he has 10k combo. Alright, we're gonna Hercule. I think I pretty much have enough now. Yeah. Kind of, honestly, almost dropped the ball here. But it ended up not being as close as it really seemed it should have. Like, if I was real close to not making it. And what did he have here? Oh, he had a 0. And that's going to do it for this episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Gogeta GT. I'm having so much fun with this deck. It's my first time really liking a deck that's like top of the meta. It's just too fun to play. Like, I just really love what it does. So it's fun. So if you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Hawks Nest, a fearless flock of fabulous folks who love to do what we love out here. I'm moving. So hopefully there's not a delay in my next week's videos, but I'm hoping I make it happen still. Hit me up for code cards, FB09, 10 cards, FB08 or SB02. I'll hook it up with 20. I got plenty more stuff going on. Just show me that you're a subscriber. And really, come on, y'all, let's get to 400. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, and this ain't your first video, what are we doing here? Come on, what are we doing here? Give me some support out here. If it is your first time, hopefully you'll come back. You know, you don't have to hit it this time. Just playing, you do. Hit that subscribe button. Evie says so. Evie Deckbox says to hit the subscribe button so that you can become part of the Hawks Nest. I just noticed I'm missing a light in here. That's why it looks a little bit odder as well. But anyway, I'll stop my rambling, and until then, we'll see y'all next time.